One of the biggest common mistakes I see that lawyers make when they're using experts is not properly vetting the expert on the front end. And by that I mean, to be a good expert, you have to be able to communicate, convey complex ideas in a simple manner. And a lot of times the lawyers will look just on paper at what your credentials are, and credentials are important, but that's only part of the story. Years ago, a lot of lawyers would hire academics to help them in the case and help them testify, and that's changed now. We find that a lot of the academics, while great with the theory, don't have the real-world experience that today's judges and the people on the jury want to see. So when you're looking at an expert that has academic experience versus a real-world battle-tested expert, there's a huge difference, and that is, as real-world experts, we've been in the client's shoes. We've been in their businesses. Some of our experts have even been traders on Wall Street. So when they're engaged in a case that involves trading issues, they've been there and done it. And that's a big difference versus somebody that has never been in the real world, has grown up either in the consulting world, always as an expert, or in academia. You can do a lot of research, that's great, but if you can't get on the stand and say, you know what, I've prepared 400 tax returns in my career, partnership returns, or I've been on a trading desk, that gives a huge leg up to the experts that have that real world experience, and that's what juries look for, and that's what judges look for today. My background is a CPA. I started out as a public accountant and had a tax practice for many years, and just found a very interesting niche of accounting, and that is forensic accounting. Kind of being an investigator, being the Sherlock Holmes of the financial world, if you will. In addition to being a certified public accountant, I'm a certified fraud examiner. I have other credentials in the valuation area. Most of our experts are credentialed not in one field or discipline, but 2, 3, 4 disciplines. Unlike years ago where you could walk into court with maybe just one certification, today that doesn't work anymore. The courts are looking for heavily credentialed experts. Again, back to the concept of being battle tested. Having been on the stand and done it many times, the courts want that too. They want credentialed experts and experienced experts. I think the two things that set Duff & Phelps apart are we have real-world battle-tested experts, number one, and that's so important and so different than many of our competitors. And the second thing that really sets us apart is our experts are involved experts where we get involved in the case in the very beginning, all the way through to the time our experts get up on the stand and testify. And that is a big difference that we see, and we hear many times back from the lawyers after the case, that is a difference between us and our competitors.